second.
I got Martin in the car with me.
Hello.
All right, where are we going?
We're going to get a grill.
We are going to go get a grill. We're not going to go get any grill. We're going to go get the Weber Summit S-670. It's the king of all grills. But anyways, I found one on Facebook Marketplace, and we're going to go pick it up. It's probably going to need to be restored, so we're going to go get it. That's going to be our restore project here for the next month. You can rotisserie 2 turkeys on that thing.
I know, it's huge.
It's a big grill. So that's what we're doing. All right, see you at the grill. So we just got here, and we're gonna take the sides off, and we're gonna load this in the back. Martin's taking the first part off. Just take that and put it off to the side for right now.
Yeah, it's easy.
It is pretty, yeah. So, all right, we're gonna get this thing taken apart and throw away. All right, we're on day 1. Let's do a little pre-analysis on this thing. It looks like it's gonna need some work. Yeah, I'm not sure that the bottom here is salvageable. This piece here, it's rusty. It's got some little rusty spots. I think that I'm gonna have to get a new bottom for that. This thing right here is like it's pretty rotted out, pretty good. You've got a hole back here. I just found that. The burners are still pretty solid. I'll clean those up. Take a look. Right here, this has got a little bit of chipping on it here, a little bit. But I don't know if some definite cancer there. The top looks pretty good overall. I'm really super happy with how the top looks. You know, the chrome here's fading. The grill itself is in really good shape. It just needs to be clean, but it's very solid. I don't see any deep rust on that. These might have to be replaced. The smoker box here is in good shape, so clean that up. The side shelves and the doors are in decent shape. They actually need to be taken apart and cleaned out. There's rust on the inside of those, so we'll see what happens when we pop those open. Because I used to have this grill, and I loved it. And I'm looking forward to getting this one up and going. That's it. We're gonna start taking it apart here. You know, before we clean everything, sand anything, paint anything, put it all back together. We'll take it apart and put it over there, and then rebuild this thing from the bottom up. Looks good though. This is gonna be a pretty good little project, so I'm happy with it. Yeah. Oh. All right, step 1. Day 1 down. So we got most of it taken apart. So there's the top down there. It's all there, all the parts here. I got my little bolt separator box right there. And then tomorrow I'll finish taking this apart and probably order the new bottom and figure out what it is that we need to fix this. I did find some more rust on the inside over here, up inside there. There's some holes. See that hole there? Some holes. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna put a thin piece of steel over it and have somebody maybe weld a piece of steel on. I don't know. But I do know this. We'll fix it. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, here's the continuation. I got the stand all taken apart now. So this was the bottom. The bottom was all rusted up, super bad. But that was really the worst part. There's a little bit of rust on these parts here. I just gave this all a light sand right here, and then I cut away all the dead metal. Still got to do stuff like, so I'm gonna have to get all that. I want to get all the paint sanded off. I want to treat it with like a Rust-Oleum product to stop the rusting, and then degrease it all, and then I'm gonna repaint it and make it all pretty. Look at this. I'm out here trying to work, and this is what I'm dealing with. A little bit of rain, a little lightning, and a little bit of thunder. All right, so here's the situation. I'm gonna stop working now because I gotta close this garage door. The water's coming in. Been working on getting these rusty spots here, so you can see this is all rusted underneath there, back on this side. That's really it. Some of these little areas here got rusty. This is the other one that's already fixed and cleaned up. You can see that. You know, same area. It looked exactly the same on all this. So that's been all treated the rust, and then I got some of this paint here. I think it's a protective gloss, protective enamel gloss, anti whatever. So this is not necessarily a hot area, so it doesn't need to be the super hot paint. So that's all taken care of. This one behind it's taken care of. I gotta do this one, those 3 poles. My plan is I'm just kind of working I'm working from the bottom up. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the undercarriage or the stand, get that all fixed, get that all cleaned up. Once I'm done with that, then I'll move on to the grill. Now I'll work on the base of the grill part, start cleaning that up. Then I'll do the top and I'll put it all back together. But it's coming together good. Ooh. Dog does not like the thunder lightning. Oh. You're okay, little doggy. You're okay. Yeah, she's like, screw this. Happy out here. All right, let's do a quick little update. We're still working on the bottom here. Still in pieces. Actually got the top cleaned up pretty good. I'm super happy with this, how clean all this came out. So, and then I'm waiting, the bottom is supposed to show up today, so I'll have the bottom piece and I'll be able to put that on. I got the doors on. The doors are all refurbished. Look at all nice and painted on the inside. All stainless steel cleaned up. Those went on really nice. They're all nice and level now and perfect. So it's coming together. I just got a couple pieces I'm waiting for. We'll see if we get those. And then we can start putting the top part on. So I had to do. The back panel's right here. That's all done. So that'll go right here. And she's gonna be pretty. She is pretty. All right, moving on. As you guys, here you go. It's got a couple holes here. It's got a hole here, hole here, hole here, which has caused some problems on the manifold. And you can see like the heat damage here. So I want to cover those holes. So what I did was here's the rack. What I wanted to show you was this is the original piece right here. And then this back plate is what I added. And all I did was go to Home or Lowe's, buy a couple pieces of that flat steel, thin steel, cut it. And then I riveted it in here. So that's just riveted in there. So you could use probably metal screws, or if you have a tack welder. I don't have a welder here at the kids' house. Otherwise, I'd tack weld that on and call it good. All right, here it is all installed. So that's what it looks like on the inside. There's where the holes were. You come out here to the outside and you can see through here where the holes are. I don't know what to do about these little holes here. I don't know if anything really needs to be done. I was considering using some of this JB Weld Steel Stick just to fill the holes, but I'm gonna bypass on that for right now. And I'm gonna see, actually, Weber's supposed to send me a new grill box. They said they ordered it because it's on back order. So, but we'll see what Weber's gonna do. The other thing is, you'll notice these handles, they get all nasty looking. See how they're all, I don't know if you can, how the chrome is coming off of them. So these are the black ones here. I took them, I sanded them all down, and then I painted them black with heat paint, with heat resistant paint. They like this engine paint, enamel stuff. Painted it good with that, and then I put clear coat on it. So it doesn't really get heat down there, not enough to damage the paint anyway. So we'll see how those hold up. I'm wondering about what I'm gonna do with these handles here. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same thing. I think it would look good. I think it would look good because it would match. But I'm also thinking about going off and doing something a little bit more creative and maybe ordering some custom handles or making some custom handles. Maybe some something out of wood, like hardwood or something like an oak or something, but I don't know, we'll see. I might catch on fire. We'll see. All right. All right, kids. We are still on the grill here. And here's where we're at so far. Look at most of the parts are all gone. All put back together. We're getting there. I still have the heat shield here that needs to go up. That's going to go actually behind this. That was just temporarily there today. And just other little parts. What I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for this gas valve right here. I had to order a new one of those because that one was broken. And what I did today was I took all, this was off, but I took all these all apart. Got it all cleaned up. So now these actually, now they move back and forth, nice and simple. You know, smooth, feels like it's new again. I still got the handles here. I got it go up. This handle's back on, saw that. I've got the Weber symbol that needs to go back up. This is the inside in here. And then down below is all new in here, really. So, and down here. Oops, gotta be careful, I don't wanna break that. It's all good. Got it all painted this all up. Gotta put an insert into that, stainless insert. But I'm really happy. The grill's really looking good again. So we are close. All right, that's it. Okay, we're almost there. All right, what am I doing today? So I have to take my grill all apart. So this is the grill I reconditioned. I have to take it all apart now so I can move it to the back deck and I can put it all back together so we can use it. That's a big grill when you have to take it apart just to move it. All right, that took a little bit of work, but we got it back here. It's ready to go. I got to show you what came in the mail this morning. This is it right here. Look at that. Huh? Motor's on order. Will be here within the week. And we'll be able to do some rotisserie chicken. That thing's awesome. Yeah, you might have noticed this little guy over here. Yeah, that's the old one. That's the old grill, if you can call it that. But there's one thing I really like about this grill. It's got one of those. All right.
Come to check it out.
16 burgers and 4 dogs.
It's pretty impressive.
And those are big burgers.
Uh-huh.
Those aren't those little bitch burgers.
Uh-uh.
All right. So far, so good. All right, here's some final thoughts on the grill. So now that we've used it, we love it. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat, 100%. This grill cost me less than $600 to purchase and rebuild and buy all the parts for. I could have easily done it for less. But I wanted to add some, I wanted to replace a few parts to give it another 10-year lifespan before anything major needs to be replaced. So my thought is I'll probably never buy a new grill again. I'll just go hunt marketplace, find myself a really nice grill. This grill, brand new in its heyday, was $3,600. And I did it for less than $600. So totally worth it. I'm super happy with it. And I recommend that you do it. And one last thing, Joanne just sent me an email. I'm going to get a whole new cook box. I can't beat it.